and they play from about 7 to 9.
And that's when it was warmer, when those balloons are up.
Yes.
Things are chilling down
Quickly. In fact, we had a little in northeast Ogden. Jeff James reported in a trace of rain, so that's the cold air moving in. That's the front. The coldest pocket will be over the top of Salt Lake City about 8 a.m. So the coldest air isn't here yet, but you can certainly see the winds rustling the trees. And here we have a praying mantis. And is it going? Probably. And a beautiful spider. I don't know what kind of a spider this is, but they make the most beautiful webs. But boy, I'll tell you what, making a web and trying to keep it together, that's up. Finlayson shot the crescent moon. He says it just sort of is a bright object, but this is Orion if you look real carefully in the skyline. But it's amazing how Keith can allow his aperture to stay open, and you can see the stars and the moon as it was rising this morning. Michael Bowman up at Solitude Lake taking these late season pictures. We're going to see the trees changing color very quickly now. You see the showers and thunder showers moving east of Vernal, east of Rock Springs. Winds have been howling across southwestern Wyoming. We've had strong wind gusts of 30 to 40 and 50 miles per hour across parts of central and southern. Now a cloud deck is moving in across northern Utah, and that is the leading edge of the cold air. 82 today in Salt Lake City, 61 in Boise. That gives you an idea of the colder air that's sweeping in across the northern part of Utah. Hot in the southwest ahead of the front and windy. Most of the heat settled in near Denver, Colorado, and it was over 100 degrees in parts of Texas, Kansas, Oklahoma, and Nebraska today. Coolest weather was in the east. Not much to show you on the satellite picture. We have some big thunderstorms settling in across the panhandle of Oklahoma, the panhandle of Florida, and up the east coast. The remnants of Earl gone. Here's the main storm that is over Montana and Wyoming, so we'll watch it very carefully. Temperatures today, they were hot. They will turn colder. In the south, you'll lose 10 to 15 degrees. In the north, 15 to 20 degrees to these high temperatures today. Look at that, 79 in northeast Ogden. The cool air came in earlier in the north, so the central southern part of the state, you're just now starting to feel the effects of the cooler and somewhat fall-like weather. 43 in Great Falls right now, and again, the showers wrapping around that low pressure. All of the moisture staying north of Utah, the main center of storminess up there in Montana, Yellowstone Park, where it's snowing just a little bit, and east of us around Laramie. Here's that deck of clouds, and then the coldest pocket of air is right over the top of the central mountains of Idaho, and so that's going to slide down with clearing skies with diminishing winds. Record cold expected in the morning, and the winds will taper off a little bit. The front moving through quickly in southwest Utah. That'll settle well into parts of Oklahoma and Kansas. High pressure comes in tomorrow, but in the wake of the cold air, this is not going to be a very warm Monday. Real crazy weather going on, okay? By Tuesday, another low pressure's coming in and breezy south winds in Nevada, and we're going to slurp up tropical moisture this time. So sometime late on Wednesday into Thursday, maybe a little tango of tropical and cool over northern and eastern Utah. In the meantime, a coolish, cold start to the morning, and still very windy across parts of southwestern Utah tonight. Less wind tomorrow, and 96 in St. George with 98 on Tuesday. Then we're kind of waffling in the 80s and low 90s. Really nice, but a lot of clouds on Wednesday and Thursday. Now, record cold tonight. Many spots in those higher mountain valleys. If you don't cover up the tomatoes tonight, you'll lose them. Now, I'm not going to cover my tomatoes up yet, but I'll bet I'll be in the upper 30s at my house. 40 degrees, record low temperature tonight in Salt Lake City. The record is 44 set in 1943, 69 the high. And then whoosh, we're up to 82 on Tuesday and 85 on Wednesday. What cold? Yeah, what another front comes in, maybe a few little thunder showers sometime Wednesday or Thursday.
Wild week.
It's up